Walt Disney World's power to govern itself will soon be gone after a measure passed this afternoon in the Florida Senate now heads to the governor's desk.
WESH 2 political reporter Greg Fox explains the changes and the resistance from people who call this a government power grab.
26 yeas, 9 nays, Madam President.
With that, Senate Republicans passed a bill that gives the state oversight of Walt Disney World property and its 25 square miles. More than a name change, the Board of Supervisors of the Reedy Creek Improvement District would be replaced by 5 appointees from Governor Ron DeSantis. All members cannot currently work in the theme park or entertainment businesses.
And this was like kind of half-baked.
And I gladly joined the governor.
Verbal sparring in the Senate followed Thursday's passage of the measure in the House.
Nobody has mentioned "don't say yay," so I'm going to mention it.
Orlando's Geraldine Thompson and other Democrats blasted the feud between Disney and the governor that began when the company's former CEO criticized the parental rights and education law that restricts discussion of sexual orientation and gender identity in schools.
This bill is completely, in my opinion, unnecessary. It's simply a mechanism for the governor to take oversight of a private business.
I think that private businesses need to be concerned that if they exercise their First Amendment rights to speak up on an issue, that they're going to be punished by government.
But Republicans say the new Reedy Creek leadership will be better qualified than the present administration.
So I think you're going to have some really good, really intelligent, really brilliant people that are going to be on this board that are going to make sure that the district does what it's supposed to do and work hand in hand with the private company that it represents.
Republicans also say the Reedy Creek changes will include audits, regular financial reports to the state, and potentially Disney paying a bigger share of taxes to benefit the public.
With passage of the Reedy Creek bill, it now heads to the governor's desk, and he is expected to sign it quickly, and it takes effect immediately. At the Capitol in Tallahassee, Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.
Walt Disney World here in Orlando has released a statement. Disney's president says we are focused on the future and are ready to work within this new framework. We will continue to innovate, inspire, and bring joy to the millions of guests who come to Florida to visit Walt Disney World each year. We are still waiting to hear from Reedy Creek.